Well, it's a little zoomed. Let's zoom out. Whoop. Right? I'm so excited. I've always wanted a space like this. This is a space where I can create and make stuff. But anyway, got it all set up. Looking forward to it. Today is the first episode of The Working Musician, and I'm super excited. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm hoping just to impart knowledge to you guys. Anybody who is currently doing this or looking to get into making money playing music, I'm hoping that this channel will help you. I'm gonna try to make as many videos on this subject as I can. There are a lot of things that I'm gonna go over that I wish someone had told me when I was starting, so I'm hoping just to share the knowledge so that you can get out and we can raise the standard and all grow together. So without further ado, let's roll the intro. Alright, today I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I think every working musician should have. Number 1, a cart. Oh my god, why did I wait so long to buy a cart? I just bought a cart 3.5 years ago, and I kick myself for not buying one 15 years ago. Having something to carry your gear to and from your vehicle to the gig, however far away, even if it's only 25 feet, will save your back. It is the most important thing that I have ever purchased as a working musician. I use it every day. I even use it to move things around my house. It is so useful, and I cannot stress enough getting a cart. All praise be to the cart. Number 2, a quality instrument. You don't have to spend a couple $1,000s, but get something that will hold up to working on the road. If you're gonna be driving a lot, you need something that's gonna be strong and durable, something that is intonated. If it's a guitar or a stringed instrument of any kind, set up by a luthier. If it's a keyboard, make sure you get a case. There are so many different things, but having a quality instrument is so important. If you use pedals, make sure you don't buy cheap pedals. Buy something that is made well, that will last. Promise you, it is worth the investment. Number 3 is more of a mind thing. You should constantly be working on your craft. It is so important to constantly push yourself to be a better musician. If you think that you have reached your peak, you have stagnated, and complacency is the death of something. You need to keep pushing yourself forward. Work on new things. You feel like you've mastered the guitar? Start playing the drums. You feel like you've mastered a second instrument? Learn a third. Constantly push yourself to be better. Also on top of that, I highly encourage listening to music that you wouldn't normally listen to and learn covers of songs of music that you wouldn't normally listen to. This has pushed me really hard as a musician, pushed me way beyond my comfort zone and my boundaries, and I've really grown a lot as a person and a musician by doing this. Number 4 is really important, and this one I cannot stress enough. A quality PA system. You need to have something that is pushing your sound with clarity, but not too harsh, something that doesn't give your listeners listener fatigue, something that has low distortion, something that is portable, lightweight, and sounds great. Save your back, but also save your ears. As a working musician, we tend to play 2 to 4 hour shows. People have to listen to you for 2 to 4 hours. Think about your listener. Also, wouldn't you want your quality of sound to be as good as it can possibly be? I know that I do. I'm constantly looking and researching new stuff that's coming out. Right now I'm using a TurboSound IP2000. It's one of my favorite PA systems I've ever used. It is line array, it is modular, it breaks apart. I think altogether it weighs 50 pounds. It fits in a small part of my car. I don't have to put my seats down. It sounds great, it gets loud, and it has Bluetooth built into it. So if I need to run house music in between sets, I can run house music. Get something that is durable and ready for the road. When looking for a solid PA, you should be looking for what works best for your workflow. I might recommend the TurboSound IP2000, but maybe that doesn't work for you. Finding your own workflow is really important. A really great staple that you can go to is the QSC K10. The new K2 series is fantastic. They're 2,000 watts. They have 3 inputs, including an aux input so you can run music if you want to. They're super loud, super clear, and overall just a great value for what you buy them for. But are they the perfect speaker? No, and they might not work for you. So definitely do your research when shopping for speakers. Also, you should have a good quality mixing board, something to go into that speaker, something where you can do your EQ if you want to affect things like reverb or compression or whatever it is. Having a preamp to go into the speaker will help you drive it a bit better, a bit cleaner sound. I recommend mixing boards that have Bluetooth on them. Having a speaker with Bluetooth is great, but having a channel where you can roll your music out and the house music up is a seamless transition to keep the ambience going in a working environment. Number 5 is the most important thing, and I think I could make a whole video series just on this, so I'm gonna try to keep it short because I might do that. promotional things. Promotional stuff is so important. The number one most important thing that you can possibly have is a website. Make it scroll friendly. People are prone to scroll these days. Have a picture of yourself, videos of yourself, your next gigs you're playing using Bands in Town or some other kind of app like that, having access to your Instagram feed, reviews. All of these things should be on your website. It should be clear and easy to read and simple to scroll through. It should not be complicated. If you want to have more videos, have a video tab. But on your homepage, you should only have a few videos. You should only have a few pictures. Something that's simple and easy to read. Second most important thing in promotional is business cards. I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten gigs because people come up to me while I'm playing and they grab a business card and they go. Good important rule is if someone cannot find your information within 3 seconds after looking at your business card, it is ineffective. It needs to be minimalistic, easy to read, and elegant. Make it easy to read. Social media is a big one. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything besides your time. And a lot of people have been really successful. I will be honest, I get a lot of my work through Facebook and Instagram. People will message me on both platforms, and that is how I get a lot of my work. I'm actually gonna add one thing to this list that I think is super, super, super important. It's how I run everything in my business. It is the most important thing, I think, out of all of these things that you can have. This. A smartphone. Spend the money on a good smartphone. I cannot stress that enough. We use these things every day. Every day. So if you calculate cost of the cell phone for the year usage that you use it, or 2 years per day, it breaks down to be a small number. When I first started being a working musician, everybody called or emailed me. Almost everything I do now is through text. It is crazy how much stuff happens to me through text now. Have a good smartphone. Things for pictures, for recording audio or ideas when you're writing music. Whatever it is, having a good smartphone is absolutely worth the investment. The last thing that I want to talk about, everybody should own a good pair of earplugs. I wear earpiece HDs. They're silicone earplugs. They're reusable. They're always on my keychain. I wear them everywhere I go when there's loud sound or music. I even wear them on stage when I play in rock bands and we have wedges and we're not running in-ears. I wear earplugs everywhere I go if it's going to be loud. Save your hearing. If you're a musician, if you use your ears to make a living, please take good care of your ears. It's the most precious thing we've had. I remember when I went to the boardwalk once and there was a metal band opening for my friend's band, and the guys in the band were older gentlemen, and the guy's monitor was so loud, it was right next to his face, it was blowing his hair back when he was hitting notes. That is too loud. That man has destroyed his hearing. Wear earplugs. It is so important to protect your hearing. Don't wear those terrible orange construction worker things. Those things are awful, and they make everything sound super muffly. Different things like Heroes or Earpiece HDs, just take the volume down. Some of them even have interchangeable filters. Save your ears for $25. It's totally worth it. So this has been the first episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm still figuring this out. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to message me or leave a comment below. I really want this to grow and I want to tailor it towards information you guys need or any way that I can help you. Just let me know if this helped you in any way and things you'd like to see in the future. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. You guys enjoy yourselves. I hope that you're doing something that makes you happy right now. Be good humans.